YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're carrying on our journey to Iridescent solo queue, and this one's an absolute banger and insane gameplay, because if we win this game, yes, we will be in diamond. So let's see if we can carry on clutching up and get out of platinum finally, man. I say finally, it's only been a few episodes, but if we can get to diamond today, that'll be incredible. So we go through, we take out one, that's 3 down. Now the last guy is in front of me. There's 2 options here. I can either get the kill or disengage. Now the only reason I'm disengaging here is I don't really know why I did at the moment, to be honest with you, but the only thing I can think of is I'd rather get mid-map control and get ready for the next push, the next wave of fights here. I definitely could have taken that gunfight, but if I lost that challenge, it would have been really, really bad. We go through, I hear a guy on my left here. I'm going to start to pre-fire. The only reason I pre-fired was because I heard him, and it was actually a really good pre-fire. Now, pre-fire is a tool I don't think I see a lot of people do, to be honest, and a lot of people definitely should include it into their game. We go through another kind of pre-fire. The only reason my aim was so messed up there was because you don't get aim assist through those gates. I like to always say that on this video, on this map, because a lot of people don't know about that. So even if I can help one new person understand that, it will help them out, man. So those gates on the other side, you don't get aim assist through them, so be very, very careful. We're going through, I mean, right now we're just doing a really good job of kind of finessing through mid-map, playing on life, and overall just doing really good. We go through, we get the knife in the corner, and we're absolutely moving. I can't even speak English. We're absolutely moving right now. 5-0. The guys on the left, we take him out for the precision. That's 6-0. The other guy's going to push through. We're going to pre-fire him once again, and just like that, we're on a fantastic streak here. We get the precision. We're up by 8 lives. Things are going so well. We're going to push through, and in this scenario, what you want to do is you want to suffocate your opponents, right? You want to get into their face, get into the hill, but I'm actually going to take a different route here. I'm going to go through middle map. Now, the reason why I'm so obsessed with middle map right now, and the reason why I'm playing it so heavily, is because I'm playing solo queue. For me, middle map on this is everything. When you're playing solo queue, if you sit in middle map and control, you can go to A, you go to B, you can kind of finesse, you can go through their side, through your side, wherever you think is easier, you can do it. You just have so much freedom to maneuver around the map, especially on this map where if you get 3 down from the opponent side, if you know, if your team all 3 go 3 down, it's quite difficult because you can get caught in a spawn trap. So what I like to do is push through, make sure I'm, you know, in the middle map, just getting some map control. And I thought, let me try it a bit different this game. It's working out really well, but the only problem here is while I was on one side of the map, the opponents did a really good job of splitting their push. Now, they didn't really sole focus on one side, they actually split push on both. So here I had to make a decision, because if I carried on playing through middle map, they probably would have been able to get both hills here. So I was like, right, you know what, we've got plenty of lives. In this scenario, I'm going to give up A, I'm going to prioritize B. Now, this isn't ideal because we've given up a lot of ticks, but I want to win the round. For me, that's the priority, like it always should be. So we're going to go through. I'm literally going to hard camp on B. I'm going to sit on this top AC area. And one thing I'm doing is just really important is I'm constantly looking at the mini-map and noticing nobody's watching our flank. So every 10-15 seconds, I'm going to turn around, make sure nobody's flanking me, not just for me, but also for my team. Because right now, we're in such a good setup. So I think a lot of people get tunnel vision. Right now, I would say 9 out of 10 people would look at this scenario, they'll look in front of them, and they won't look behind them. So you have to make sure, if nobody's watching the flank, make sure to pick that up because it will help you and your team. I didn't need to over challenge that really stupid play from my behalf there. I was on such a good head glitch, and I kind of got tunnel vision as I spoke about, something you shouldn't be doing there. We go through, and this is where the cycle starts. I'm getting spawn trapped, and I'm just really hoping that we've done enough. My teammates can clutch up here, 13 versus 4. Although we got the life advantage, all they really need to do is push on the hill for 1 second, and they'll actually be able to push through because they only need 1 tick here, and the tick was very, very close. We're going to go through. I'm going to go to the top middle here. While my teammates pushing the hill, I'm going to go through. Great shot. We take out one. The second guy's on the hill. We're going to push through. We're going to take him out with a melee, and we just about clutch up. We're going to watch the top window for the third guy. We make him weak, and just like that, we went Super Saiyan. We took out two opponents. The tick is about to be complete, but we're spawning right next to the hill, and we should be good to go. Okay, breathe. First round done, but that was an intense one, man. I mean, my opponent didn't even get a kill, one of them. That was trolly from him, but overall, really good round. We were able to get a streak out of it, which is very positive. The one thing I would say is that they did a fantastic job of splitting their pushes. And although I think I played that really well, like throughout the round, I think the opponents did a really good job, man. We were quite lucky to get away with that one, with the victory. I just think because we outslayed them, we put the pressure back on them. But yeah, honestly, we were literally 1 3-piece away from losing that round. So we have to be very, very careful. Into the offense here, I have the precision to work with, which I may potentially use when the opportunity presents itself. But for now, we're going to push through, try to open up the blood. That's exactly what we do. Fantastic shooting, and I want you to notice the headshot. When you get a headshot multiplier, it just kills them that 1 second quicker, which is very, very important. We're going to go through here. I always want to watch the left-hand side because that left satellite is very, very crucial. If you get that positioning, you should be good to go. The guy sneaks up behind me. This is what I was talking about. Middle map control is so deadly. And this round was a bit of a, I wouldn't say struggle, but you can definitely see this round was not as easy as the last round. We're going to go through here. Really good opening blood here. Now, what I don't want to do is I don't want to get spawn trapped. So I'm trying to play aggressive. I'm trying to get into power positions where I've got the opponent in the spawn trap. My teammates can get the heal. That is an ideal situation for me. Right here, I would love to push up the map, let my teammates hit on B, and that's probably what I'm going to start to do. So we go through, make this guy one shot. We shoot through the fence here while we go on a different angle. We take him out. Great play. And the whole time, the reason why I wasn't getting on that hill right there wasn't because I don't like playing the objective. It's because if I'm the only person there, right, realistically, it's going to be very difficult for me to get the tick. So what I'd rather do is push up a bit more, get the kills, allow for my teammate to spawn up, push through, and we can together get the tick. So that's exactly what's going to happen. We go through, the first tick on B is halfway done, but while I'm distracting them on B, my teammate's actually on A. So this is a really good play. Great two-piece right there. I centered onto him as I jumped through. The third's right in front of me. I mischallenged that slightly. I mean, I thought my centering could have been slightly better there. We probably could have got the kill, but the grenade comes through. And although we didn't get B, we done a phenomenal job because while we were distracting them, two of us, we took out about 3 enemies. My teammates were actually pushing A. So really good job overall. We're up by 8 lives. We've only got B to work with. Honestly, great play from the team overall. It was a bit like a bait and switch. And in control, that is what you have to do. If you want to improve in control, I highly recommend doing what we just did there. Again, it is quite difficult in solo queue because you're not really communicating with your teammates. But if you can sometimes be that player that makes a play on the other side of the map and just brings the map pressure from your opponents towards you, and you can deal with that pressure, it will really help out your team. Right there, again, good centering from my opponent. He was ready for the gunfight. He took me out. My teammates get the trade. We're up by 9 lives here with just under a minute to work with. We couldn't be in a better situation, to be honest with you. We've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of lives here. All we really need to do is push through, get one 4-piece, 3-piece, and we should be good to go. Looking at the minimap, my team actually died like somewhere here, so I'm actually going to back off. Now, again, this is a bit of a, I wouldn't say risky play, but I am getting out of the play here because I'm trying to watch the flank. I'm very, very passionate about making sure the flank isn't open because I know how it feels like for a player to flank when you have plenty of space. It's very easy to move around the map and get kills. So although this looks like I'm not playing the objective, I'm actually playing for the flank kill, and unfortunately I do lose that gunfight. And I really believe if I got that gunfight, this is a round win straight away. That kill right there was so crucial. My teammate managed to get the trade. Now we're 14 versus 5. This should be easy. We go through, but the problem here is the timer. We have plenty of positioning, we have plenty of lives, but the time isn't being nice to us. We have to get on the hill, we have to contest it, and this guy just goes massive with a 2-piece. The trades go in, 12 versus 2. I don't really think I'll get there in time, so we have to hopefully my teammate can get the kill here. 5 seconds left. We're literally running with a knife here, and looks what happened. He gets through, he gets the kill. We're literally just going to dive on in this positioning. Now in this moment, we're still 3 versus 2, but my teammate goes down, the other one goes down, and just like that, we get 3-piece on the point. Not what you want to see, man. Really disappointing stuff. And honestly, looking back at that, it was just, that's really frustrating because they had only 2 lives left, and honestly they were in the perfect position to take us out from that left corner. In an ideal situation, we have somebody pushing the right side of the truck there, taking out that guy, and it would have been a 3 versus 1, but I just think that the opponents did a really good job of bringing the time down, and we didn't do a good job of playing aggressive. So we had the lives, we had everything. It is what it is. One of those situations where looking back, we're going to, you know, that's going to hurt us if we lose a game here. But going to the next round, let's see if we can bounce back in the round 3 on the defense here. We're going to push through, and I still got the precision airstrike to work with. We get a fantastic blood in the middle map here. I am one shot, so I should be a bit more careful with running out in the open. We're going to go through, and in this moment, I'm like, right, if I can push through to the top here, I've got the dead silence to work with. If I can make a play, and there's probably some guy in the left-hand corner here, if I can take him out, we'll be in a fantastic spot. I actually don't see anybody, so you know what? There's probably not around it. They're probably in the middle map. We're going to go through here. I don't know exactly where he is. He's not in that corner. He's probably on my right. We go through. I mean, I thought I did a good job of kind of cameraing him right there, but it looks like because he had the Vaznev, it was just a better gun for that scenario. I know I'm playing more aggressive with this assault rifle class, so I still got to remember that the SMG is better up close, which is something I do have to keep reminding myself. Going through here on the B point, I do think there's a few ways to break this, and this is probably one of my favorite, going through this little room there, but it depends how the opponent is. If you can catch them off guard, it's definitely great. Right there, didn't quite catch them off guard. We're spawning on the B point, and again, it's all about map pressure, map presence, all that good stuff. So we go through, we take out one. My teammate's doing a good job, but there's 2 people shooting me, and we get taken out. Now, that's probably where I could have used my precision airstrike, to be honest with you, because we had a bit of time here, and it might be a bit late here. Luckily enough, my teammate gets a 2-piece, and yeah, that is probably somewhere I could have done better. I could have used my score streak. There is a guy on our catwalk area, kind of spawn trapping. I know they're going to be on the A point. Now you have to just think, the game's very simple in terms of spawns. Wherever you spawn, majority of the times the opponents are going to be on the other side. I know it sounds simple and silly, but that's literally how it is. We go through, we get a massive two-piece, but on that spawn point, we spawn back B, right? So just assume they're going to be towards the A point. If my teammate is on B and we spawn back B, most of the time they're going to have the map control on A. That is just some really good centering to get the third. Unfortunately, the fourth comes through, takes me out, but honestly, really good. We get the nice two-piece in the middle, we go through, we take out the third. I thought that was an incredible play, managing just to bring the game a bit more towards our side, swing the kills a bit to our team and all that good stuff. Go through 16v15. My teammate gets a two-piece. I'm going to go through, being very careful here. I know the guys in my left corner, so we're going to slide across. And again, sliding is very useful in that scenario. Sliding is useful when you know where an opponent is, you know that he's probably a bit weak. You can slide in and try to camera them, and that's exactly what I did there. And then we're going to use a precision airstrike, and I just think it's a lot more useful than a cruise missile, because first of all, cruise missile, you're not active on the map. You have to literally stand in your cruise missile. Second of all, precision, I don't know how it works with trophy systems, but I haven't really had much trouble with them, to be honest. I've been using cruise missiles for the longest of times, and very recently I have switched to precision in Season 5, and I've been really enjoying them. I think they're a lot more useful. Right here's a great play. We're going to back off, get into an angle where no one can see me. We take out one, and I'm just going to assume, right, that the second guy is going to push me. Fantastic play. We literally read that perfectly. We get a two-piece, going to push through. Now, while they're on the A point, we don't really want them to get the time here, so we're going to go through. We're going to stack it. I'm going to slide across, just like that. 12 versus 4. They're probably going to go towards B here, but because of the time left and everything, we should be pretty good. And I mean, the whole game we have been outslaying our opponents, but they've done a phenomenal job of getting on the time when they need to. We go through, we get another one, we stack precisions potentially, but my teammate gets the final shot into my body and the dagger hits me. We don't get our second precision, but that's okay. 2-1 up. Now all we have to do is clutch the next offense. Now going back to the first offense, I think we definitely made a mistake of not playing aggressive enough on our kills. Kills isn't a problem right now. Kills is definitely not a problem. You can see from the map every single round so far, even the round we lost, we are outslaying the opponents by about 10 to 12 kills, right? So we need to put those 10 to 12 kills to work. We need to make sure we're either spawn trapping them or getting to a system where we're just getting more time on the point. But I think this round, you know, I'm feeling a bit more confident than the first round. I think we'll be able to adjust to our mistakes. Going to go through here and let's see exactly how this one breaks out. Going to go to the top middle here, see what we can find. And the beginning is quite important because on offense, if you can get a break, if you can get 2 or 3 kills, which isn't what happens because my teammate nades himself and I lose my gunfight. But if you can get a 2 or 3 piece, you can definitely start to get some momentum. You can start to get one of the points going and just put the pressure on your opponents. And I've said that so many times. Pressure on your opponents is the biggest thing you need to do. And what happens, what I'm talking about is the exact opposite of what happens. The opponent is putting pressure on me. Great 2-piece. He's in a fantastic position. He's able to take me out. And just like that, within a matter of seconds, we go down by 5 lives. Not what you want to see on this round here, but we have plenty of time to work with. Well, I say that we have less than a minute. The guys on the left-hand side, we get 1 kill. Okay, now it's all about pushing up the map here. In this scenario, right, when you have people running around your spawn, before you worry about the point, what you want to worry about is map control. Map control comes first, the point comes second. The reason why map control comes first, I see so many players, right, at lower levels. They just push, they sit on the point, they die. They don't know what's happening. You need to get map control first. Once you have map control, the point becomes a lot more sustainable, a lot easier to hold, and it all comes down to that. So you have to kind of look at the map in quadrants. We go through. Now we have a bit of mid-map control. We're getting some kills. I'm going to sit here on the hill. We go through. That's 3 down. Perfect. This is a great opportunity to either double stack it or push to the right. I'm going to double stack it. I should have had my gun more centered towards the opponent. Great play from him. He takes us out. That is 3 down. Now, while my team is going towards B, I'm like, you know what? A looks quite obtainable right now. While nobody's there, I'm going to make a play. I'm going to go to the left-hand side. I'm going to set up in the satellite. We've got 2 ticks on B. If my teammates can clutch up there, I'll be in a fantastic spot in A. That's exactly what happens. We go through. I get the first kill. I'm wary that somebody's up here, so we're going to take our time. The guy's right there. I'm going to chuck a stun grenade. Make sure to use your equipment in this scenario. You know, make sure you don't die without using it. I'm going to go around. He sees me. Going to jump around the corner, camera him. Great 2-piece. The guy takes me out, but that's fine. I've done my job. I've got a 2-piece. Me getting a 2-piece has opened up the map so much. We're now in a 3 versus 2 situation, and I'm leaving my teammates in a favorable position. They do get taken out. The trades go through 1 versus 1. I'm like, right, let me once again try to get into a favorable position. Go towards the left there. We try to take this guy out, man. That's an unlucky one. If my shots were a bit more accurate, that would have been an easy kill, but that's fine. 16v16, considering the way the round started, I'll take it, man. In this scenario, I think we'll take it. This is definitely going to be one of those rounds where we have to make a clutch play. Now, my teammates are all flanking. This is a very interesting one. Because in this moment, I was thinking, right, this clearly isn't working. We need to make a play. So what I always want to do here, and this is the moment where I realized, right, going through our spawn isn't quite going to work here. because they've got a good setup. They've got a really good setup. So we have to either go through their spawn, go all the way to the left here. We just have to do something a bit different. Now, I haven't gone to the left for a while, so I'm going to try to go through. We take out one, so great opening. I spot the second guy, and the only reason I knew he was there, remember, he killed me 10 seconds ago, maybe 15 seconds ago. So that is the power of repositioning. If he repositioned, I wouldn't have known where he was. It still didn't matter because I didn't get the kill, but just kind of a heads up play. If you don't reposition, expect your opponents to know where you are. And my teammate gets a break there. He gets a two-piece, and I'm like, you know what? This is where I can make the play. I'm going to go all the way around here. I love that my teammates are on the hill. I'm going to be able to make a play. I'm going to be able to stop the spawners and make it a 4 versus 2. So we're going to go through here, see if we can get some guy out in the open. There you go. There's one. Go to the other side. Go to the catwalk area. Hopefully my teammates can play their life for a few seconds longer. Going to push all the way down. We get a two-piece. The last guy's contesting. We make him one shot. Get the knife out. Massive three-piece. And that's what you do. You make a play. Overcommit for no reason. Stupid play from me. But the main thing there was the focus. A three-piece. Absolutely frying them. If you want to go an extra level, I definitely made the wrong play with the fourth guy. I should not have pushed it. But you know what? You can't win them all, man. We get a massive three-piece. We're going to see if we can push through here. Now, with the time left, all it comes down to is gunfight. Who can win the gunfight? And that's where I come in. I get a massive two-piece once again. We go through. We chuck the grenade. Really good nade in the right corner. And we get a three-piece for potentially the victory. Is anybody going to challenge me? There's only one guy left. We're going to pre-aim the right-hand side. We're locked in here. And we win the game. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed. Absolutely clutching up for diamond. That's right, man. We were able to win and get to diamond. I hope you guys are enjoying this series because I'm having a ton of fun. It's going to be an incredibly difficult challenge. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But during this off-season, I think why not go for a challenge? Go for something a bit extreme. And yeah, man, hopefully I can hit it. But thank you guys so much for the support on the challenge. You guys have been going insane on it. And yeah, at least we have a bit of a purpose. We're kind of grinding for something. And hopefully along the way, I can help you guys improve. I can improve. It's a win-win. Getting ready for Modern Warfare 3. Drop a like if you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.